We're talking about a brand new node called CK&KM nodes, and it might just completely change the way we do video tracking.
Yo, I am KM, video tracking. CK, have you ever had that moment of despair where you've painstakingly set up a tracker, but the second the target gets blocked or just changes its angle, it instantly gets amnesia?
Haha, I know that pain all too well. Traditional video tracking models, even powerful ones like Sam2, are a bit like someone with face blindness. They're great at playing spot the difference, relying on pixel level appearance matching to identify things. The moment the target's appearance changes too much, they're completely lost.
Exactly. It is like in the video, the male actor is facing forward, but as soon as the scene changes and he is facing away, Sam2 instantly loses him.
But we humans don't, because we have concepts in our brains. We know the male actor is the bald guy. And today's star, SEC, is the first tracking model to truly possess this kind of conceptual understanding.
They gave the AI a brain that is like evolving from pixel peeping to mind reading. So how does it do it?
Behind it lies a super brain, a large vision language model, LVLM. SEC shows the LVLM some keyframes from the video, letting it build an identity profile for the target, just like a detective.
Sounds super advanced, but won't having such a behemoth thinking all the time be really slow?
Good question! That is what is so clever about SEC. It uses a scene adaptive strategy. During stable shots, it just chills and uses traditional methods. But the moment it detects a sudden scene change, it instantly wakes up the LVLM super brain for some deep thinking.
I get it. It conserves energy and only goes full throttle when it is critical. This AI sure knows how to work smart, not hard, but talk is cheap. Is there any data to back this up?
Of course, to prove itself, the developers created a new benchmark of hellish difficulty, Segwos, and the result was a total blowout. On this benchmark, SEC scored a full 11.8 points higher than the mighty Sam 2.1.
11.8 points. My gosh, that is like they're competing in different leagues. I can't wait to install this super brain in my CompuI. Is the installation complicated?
It is ridiculously simple. I highly recommend using the CompuI manager to install it. Open the manager, search for sexy or sec nodes. Click install and restart CompuI when prompted. Done. As for the model file, for most people, just download the first FP16 version. It is the best balance of quality and speed.
Okay, got it. But CK, I noticed a parameter called HiMeal, IMOM, memory size. The moment I see iMemory, my head starts to ache. Is this another one of those VRAM guzzling monsters?
Don't worry, I've put all the workflows on Running Hub, so you don't have to worry about not having enough RAM or a powerful enough graphics card anymore. It can handle your long video needs. There is a link in the comments below. Click it for 1,000 free credits, and you can get an extra 100 every day just by logging in. That is more than enough to test the waters or build your own setup.
That is a huge help, but you still haven't told me what that memory parameter does.
Hahaha, relax! It doesn't control RAM, but the AI's short-term memory, how many keyframes it remembers to help it understand. The default value of 12 is more than enough. You don't need to touch it at all.
I see. Any other pro tips that only the veterans know?
Of course! To avoid wasting time on a long render, only to find out it is wrong, always use the coordinate plotter node to preview your tracking points first. Also, the official secret sauce says, for the best results, it is best to combine a bounding box with a coordinate point for the most precise control.
Learned something new. This is like a complete guide, from beginner to pro.
Now that we've covered the theory, let's move on to the practical part and see just how magical this tracker with a brain really is. Alright, let's jump into the new workflow. First, we need to upload our video source file right here. There is a crucial node, the Get Image from Frame Index node. Why do we need this? Because the video we upload isn't static. It has multiple shots and camera cuts. We don't know the exact frame where our main character, say this woman, first appears. So, we specify the frame number here. For example, we anticipate she appears around frame 20. We can right-click and execute node to get a quick preview. There it is! That is the exact frame of the character we want. Next, we'll run it again. It is now sending the frame to the point editor node, where we'll adjust the coordinates. The goal is to accurately isolate the person we want to keep and mask out the unwanted elements. Especially if the shot is complex. We need the AI to automatically recognize the fine details, rather than just relying on a simple fixed frame. This allows us to precisely cut out the person. See, we're marking the areas we don't need. Right-click and run it once more. Perfect. Let's look at the result. Even with the camera changing shots, the system tracks only our female lead. It doesn't matter how many times the scene cuts, the AI accurately identifies and tracks her throughout. Now, let's focus on this node, the coordinate plotter. It has a point-sized setting. If you want to encompass the entire person more precisely, you can increase this value. From my testing, trying to rely purely on the green dots for precise localization is still a bit tricky, so I am not enabling that feature for now. According to the author, this method is designed to solve the problem of spatial precision. Notice how it uses two coordinate plotter nodes working together. The coordinates are chained from here. Then the node passes them on to the next one. Finally, it gets output and merges, completing the whole process. Let's take one last look at the final output.
That is incredible. The stability and accuracy of this tracking are redefining what smart even means.
Exactly. The arrival of SEC marks a paradigm shift in the field of video tracking, evolving from merely seeing to truly understanding.
Thanks to CK&KM for the amazing showcase. When AI has a brain, what is the first thing you want it to help you with? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.